Yo, I think I'm live. Yeah, sorry I didn't I guess post when I was actually like decided to go live. So, let me share this to Twitter. Okay. Geez, my lips are dry. Oh my gosh. I need to run to the living room and like get my lip gloss. Hold on. Here we go. I hope this is good enough. Let's see. That should be good enough. So I hope people come in, but if not, that's okay. We're new to this. We're new at this, going live, painting live, so it should be fine. How do you guys like my new setup? I had to reset everything. Yeah, so I actually made the video or the camera brighter. I got 2 lights this time. I made the video window bigger, and let's see. Yeah, I moved my camera. It's still, hopefully it will get me in a shot. It's just really hard to position it a certain way. Oh, yes. I missed 12/12. And so, yeah, just Rob let me know. And just Rob, he's in the other room getting things done. So, hopefully he can make it into the chat and say what's up to everybody. So yeah, I tried to just kind of speed things up a bit. So yeah, this is kind of how far I went. I don't know why it's so blurry. Like, it's clear like right here, but like further down it's like blurry. I can't fix it because I thought it would like adjust. Oh my god, look at my nails. My nails are horrible. They were all pretty when I came back from Cali because I got them done in Cali. But look at how much my nails have grown out. Oh my gosh, looks gross. Yeah, they my nails, they break. So I always have to get like a gel manicure, or I have to get my nails dipped. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm going to get some acrylics. Like, I'm gonna cut them short, get acrylics, and have them on for like 2 weeks, get those off completely, and then I'll probably dip my own nails because yeah, it was quite fun and they're a lot more durable. So I think that's how I'm gonna do it. But can't do it right now because we are gonna be painting these girls. That's the back and the front. So today what we're gonna hopefully get done is I need to touch up their shawl, because yes, they have to be perfect. I have to fix that. I have to do their belt. I have to add the green, and then I have to put the design in the middle, and the green and the red along the bottom of the dress. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, and I hope we can finish. So let's get these girls into view just a little bit. Got my paper towel. Let's see, what am I gonna start out with? Yeah, my eyes feel extremely tired. Rob is like that too. Like, our eyes are just fucked up today. Oh, and then I have to outline the bottom of the shawl too. So I think we're gonna have to do that next, probably, because I'm gonna be fixing their shawl with the white, and while I'm on white, I can go ahead and put that at the bottom. So okay, white. Yes. Oh my gosh, I am so tired. It feels good to just like kick it, even though like nobody's in here talking. If people are watching, what's up? If you guys want to be anonymous and not say shit, that's fine. If you want to create a fake ass account because you're fake and you're just low-key watching, but you don't want me or anyone else to know, that's fine. But yeah, my voice is completely dry. I don't know if you guys can fucking tell. And I got my my soda. So you know what, I'm gonna probably have to outline that so that I know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm gonna take my, this is like chalk. Well, it reminds me of chalk. I don't think it's chalk, but yeah, I'm gonna need that. Oh my gosh, my eyes feel so tired. Normally I would do like paint it, like, you know, I would just paint it without marking it, but my eyes are just all, my eyes are tired. I think that's correct. If it's not, we can just go underneath the line. So how are you guys doing? How was you guys' week? Yeah, our week has just been, oh my gosh, like we've been just doing a lot of work. We've been doing a lot of work. Oh, you know what? I might have to add a little black over here to kind of balance all this out. Jeez, my voice. Can you guys hear it? Oh my gosh. It's embarrassing. But yeah, Rob and I, we've just been incredibly busy. And I've been doing a lot of Amazon blocks. You know what? I actually missed yesterday. Oh my gosh, I had a block for 4 o'clock in the morning. And like, I overslept. I did not hear my fucking alarm. So I'm waiting for a fuck you email from Amazon. And them threatening me. Oh, if you don't do this and if you don't do that, we're gonna have to terminate you. And it's like, like, yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys can see me in frame. Okay, that's good. I hope you guys don't see my big ass forehead. This is just, it's still at a weird angle. And I need to get me like some kind of, I have to get me like some kind of, what the fuck? Come on, Audie, think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some kind of like a setup. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. But I hope all of you guys' week has been good and eventful, productive, all of that good stuff. Yes. Oh my gosh. So I have a few things to talk about that's art related. And you guys probably, well, if you're not here for the art, that's completely fine, because I got like other stuff to kind of talk about. But in the art side of things, Oh, and I also have a promo if you guys don't mind. So should we get the promo out of the way? Okay, so if you guys want to support me and my art, that would be amazing. But yo, check this out. Yes, this is, oh, check that. Ooh, yes. So yeah, obviously the camera does not do this painting any kind of justice, but yo, this is hand painted. It's on paper. You know what, I'll get to that in a second. But it is like a rose pink beige, and you can't tell on camera, but this is like a deep maroon plum color. It is so pretty. And yeah, and obviously this is of a buffalo. So as you can see in the design, that's a lightning representing strength. And then this right here is water. And yeah, the entire design, buffalo design, represents winter and strength. So yes, this is hand painted, and it looks, yeah, it's crazy, but like there is a little bit of buckling, and buckling means that like the paper is like kind of, you know, because this isn't like a thick paper. This is like sketch paper. It is meant for like pencils and like you know, colored pencils, things like that. But this is with acrylic paint and gouache. And yeah, and this is actually, there are some defective things on this sheet of paper, and it is, that's what we call B grade. So I'm not gonna be okay, this is for sale obviously, but yeah, this I'm gonna, I everything that I have that is like a B grade, I do go lower on the prices. But yes, this is an original. I am gonna be making prints from this, so that, you know, you, if you guys you know, can't do the original, I'm gonna be making more originals, but of course on better paper. But I really like painting on just like regular sketchbook paper. So I'm gonna have these in regular sketchbook paper, the thicker paper, which I'm gonna show you guys in a second, and I'll show you guys the difference. And yeah, I'm gonna be also be making prints and some other cool well, a downloadable cell phone background. So yes, I freaking love this. And this original, it's gonna come with a what is it, authentic certificate of a stamp, so that it is proof that it is an original. So, you know, keep that in mind. And I really don't like doing the sales pitch, but as we go on with this episode and upcoming live streams, I am going to be promoting my art. So yes, oh my gosh, I love the look and feel, and it does have a cardboard backing. So yes, I love this piece. But if you guys want to know what's defective about it, it does have the buckling, and it's not yet signed. I'm gonna sign it right here. And I did tape along the border to have that crisp line. And when I was peeling off the tape, it also peeled some of the paper. And yeah, that's why this is considered a B grade original. So just keep that in mind. I have other paintings like this, but I think I'm gonna show those in other well, I might show them on this stream, but we'll see. But I'm so proud of this piece. And let me tell you, I'm gonna do this design over again. I might change the colors, or I might just go ahead and like keep it the same. But let's get to the paper really fast. So if I can reach it. If you guys listen to my other previous art struggles episodes, a while back I bought 3 of these sketchbooks, and this is a mixed media one, and it says it is for acrylic, watercolor, pen, and pencil. But let me tell you, it is, let's see, it says 98 pounds, but this is, hold on, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see on the stream, but yeah, it's not, it's durable enough, but there was buckling on the painting that I showed you guys. So that is what I painted the buffalo on. But I also have this one. This one is, let's see, what are the pounds on this? It doesn't say pounds, it just says heavyweight, and it says for acrylic painting. And this, you guys, this, oh my goodness, this is like, it's like cardboard. This is one sheet, you guys. It is very thick, and a tablet like this only comes with 10 sheets of paper. It is so thick, and I have only used one for a painting, and I can't even tell you where that painting went. Oh, here it is, 246 pounds. And see, the other one was 98 pounds. So this is obviously thicker. So I'm going to be doing another one of the buffalo paintings on this paper. So I talked about it on my other podcast episode, where I was like, oh, I don't know where my tablets went, because I was going to talk about it. Oh my gosh, I need to sneeze. Ugh, sorry. Sheesh. That felt good though. Okay, so let's get back to, but I hope you guys like it, even though you know, I just love people's reactions to my art. Like, even if people don't purchase them, I love to see their expressions, and I like to hear their thoughts. See, just like that. Yeah, sometimes white paint requires 2 or 3 layers. Oh man, it feels good to sit down and do what you want to do. The outside world challenges you, and like, I don't know, I just feel like the outside world, they challenge you on unnecessary things that like has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. And it's like, it's almost like it's trying to change you, or it's trying to like break you. And like, I'll admit that it does break me from time to time, you know, because I can leave my house feeling so like good about a lot of things. Like I could leave my house and be like, oh, I'm so positive, like I feel good, like nothing, I'm gonna let nothing get to me today. And you know, yeah, like most of the time it is like a big surprise, and it like fucking slaps you in the face. And you know, it's like all of your good feelings, it can go away like instantly. And if you're a lot like me, you kind of wonder like what the fuck happened, like where did it go? Or sometimes you just don't know, you know, but you're doing nothing but feeling it as it happens. And like you just start feeling like everything now is like out of your control. And like I hate when that fucking happens, because you start to wonder and question yourself, dude, like I was feeling good, you didn't have to do all that, you know. But it's almost like it is almost like a blame game at that point. And you know, you know, it don't have to be no competition, but like you just kind of want to fire back and be like, you didn't have to do that though. Like you didn't have to talk to me or treat me any kind of way, but you just went ahead and you fucking did it, you know, just because you're having a shitty day. I don't know, like. And I think, well, not I think, I know one of the most things that makes me feel like, I'm not gonna say like I feel like I'm right, but like I don't even know, like my fucking mind is all over the place, forgive me. I know what I'm trying to say, but like I hate being misunderstood. And like it almost seems like people love to see people like be misrepresented, you know. I don't know, it's like a game to them sometimes. Yeah, I think that's okay. I need to clean up those lines though. You know, it's, you know, human behavior is I don't want to say like my specialty, or you know, like that. It is the most interesting to me, because I see it all the time. Like I see it all the time in people. Hold on, that's not, let's get rid of that. Did you guys see that? I don't even want to touch it. Let's see if we can. Ooh, there we go. Do you guys see that? Probably not. But I don't know, like I find it fascinating how I can like I feel something already, right? I feel something already, like from people, whether it's like their attitude or whatever. Ooh, we have a visitor. Hi, Just Rob. Yo. Sup? Huh? Oh, okay. Alright, hold please. You know, I'm kind of wondering if you guys heard what we were talking about. Only because we have the webcam on as well, and I think it also picks up the mic. But yeah, we're fucking getting yeah, we're ordering some stuff from Walmart. So yes. I forgot what I was talking about. Let's see. I'm kind of wondering if I should do the black right now. Does the red need to be retouched? I feel like it does. Yeah, this one does. And this one doesn't, I don't think. No, just that one. Yeah, like for me, I find it very interesting. Like I'll feel some type of way about somebody, and you know, like you learn a lot about somebody by listening to them talk. You know, you listen to them, and you know, you try to help them with like you know what, I don't need to pour this out. Like you try to help them find like a solution, right? And you just watch how they react to certain stuff, and then you're just like, oh, okay, so that's kind of like who you are. And I don't know. Oh well, then I should say, you're just you just kind of yeah, like you're watching it, or you know, you're watching them, and me, I get in disbelief of what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing about that person. And you know, it's not polite to stare, you know, and it's not polite to, you know, like make assumptions, but like I kind of wonder like where that comes from. I know a lot of people, like when they see something fucked up happening, what is the first thing that they do? They run and take out their cameras, and they want to like catch it all on film, and they want to go viral off of somebody else, you know. And that's kind of that's also baffling to me. Like people like I think this was on Twitter that I seen it, where somebody was burning alive. They were like screaming and rolling around, and the motherfucker that was in the house was filming it and didn't think to get like a bucket of water. It could be a pot of water. They didn't go rush and get a blanket to like smother and put out the flames. Like nothing. They were just recording this motherfucker screaming and just trying to roll around, and you know, it was just like, I don't know. And it's just that behavior of somebody like not doing anything, like just watching it and recording it and then uploading it. Like that's just wild to me. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like scary, and it's like everybody is having or reacting the same way. And I just feel like there's just no helping these people. Like I'm pretty sure they will argue that they don't need help. And it's like, I want to know, first of all, why you felt like that was an okay thing to do, like the whole entire thing. It's like, what did you do when the camera went out? You know, like when you ended the fucking video, or when you cut out the last part of the video. Like, what the fuck happened? I'm trying to look for another color. Ooh. And you know what? The other side of me makes me want to be like, well, what the fuck you want to happen? You know, like, what do you expect to happen? And my argument would be like, well, I expect someone to not be the hero, but like just doing the right thing. You know, like nobody, like everyone chooses, like literally chooses not to help. But I mean, I don't know. I could kind of I could kind of see like someone not calling the authorities to help if that was like their ex and, you know, they put their hands on, like, you know, like give me some fucking background then. But another thing is you are committing a crime and like you're posting it though. So I don't know. It's, you know, human behavior is it's like, wow. But like we're the ones that everyone is saying needs help. But it's like, yeah, well, we're not the ones setting people on fire. Like, you literally need to think about who you're saying this to. But I just feel like this is just how the world is now. And it's crazy how we are all lenient to it. I'm wondering if I'm doing the belts wrong. I feel like I'm not. Because if I take this to my dad, he's going to be like, this is supposed to be like this. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to change things a bit. Okay. No need to panic. Yes, us artists make mistakes, but we also know how to correct them. So that's great. I'm gonna get some black paint. Ooh. I love being in control of my own shit. Because when you follow somebody else's rules, like, you look bad all the time. Because they don't see you trying to correct what you already know needs correcting. But then there's some people out there that they just don't care. Like, they're just like, oh, well, this isn't my thing. I didn't want to do this in the first place. Like, they're not paying me enough to fix it. But it's like, it's kind of still your reputation, though. I don't know. I know I'm kind of like going all over the place. But like, see, I lost my fucking thought. And it's like another thing. I feel like I'm tired. I think I'm still tired. Oh, yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, Audie is not focused. And I'm not even in fucking view. Sorry, you guys. There's just a lot of shit. And like, some of this conversation needs to go on the Y Run. But I'm kind of wondering, should I save this conversation for the Y Run? Because I know if you guys are hearing it here, you're not going to want to hear it over there. And that's okay. Okay, so let me redo this. Because Yes. These entities, they're perfect beings to us. And they need to be painted as such. Yes. Yeah, my eyes are so tired. Ooh. You know what? I feel like this doll is giving me a hard time. She's being too queevy. She's being too stuck up is what I said. She just wants me to do it perfectly. I hear you, girl. Just double checking. And while I'm on the black, I have to fix this part on her. And make her more... beautiful. I feel like this brush is making my marks a little like, I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's Cindy. Hi. Cindy says, hi hun, I laid down for a nap and tuned in about 5 minutes ago. Looking good. I'm just enjoying your voice while I rest. Love you. Aww, I love you too. Yes, get some rest. We all need some rest. Oh my gosh, I could use a nap myself. Yeah, see the edge of this brush. I could see it in the marks that I'm making. Ooh. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, so I know I talked about like who the entity was and like what she represents. She represents being boy crazy. Yeah, like she's... all of the entities that we paint, they're perfect. They have to be perfect. I talked about that before on the struggles, where like I can get somebody's like, you know, like another artist, where they're like they kind of they just slap paint on a surface, and me personally, I don't think that's art. It's just all they know is the technique. There's no like meaning or anything else behind it, and it gets frustrating because it's just like, okay, so is that how you view the world? But at the same time, it's kind of how the world is acting, right? There's like no order in the world. And a lot of people would be like, oh, well, I'm not going to live under dictatorship. And it's just like, yeah, but that doesn't mean that you can just like break shit or like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me. What does Audie know? Not a whole lot, apparently. But, yeah, so it's just... everything's fucked up, right? Everything's fucked up. And that's what makes me sad. And when Rob and I say something, like, there's always someone out there, like, trying to shut us up. Of course, we don't all have to agree, right? Like, we can have different opinions and perspectives and things like that. And like everything is subjective, you know, like art is subjective. But like, I think people are using too much of the techniques to, I don't know, it's the attention, it's the views, it's the likes, it's all of those things. Like, people are making something that's supposed to be, respected. Like some art techniques are, like almost like a lost art kind of thing, and people are bringing them back, and they're just like, oh, I'm gonna twist it and move it and mold it into my own, and this is what's gonna make me make it, it's gonna get me way to the top. But it's like not that they own, or that it's like a technique is owned. It's just that, like, you're not respecting it though, and people, they're just like, oh well, it's just a canvas, or it's just a piece of wood, it's just paint. And like, the way that these artists even use the materials, to me, is disrespectful. I'm gonna say this because Rob kind of made some sense, because in my culture, you're supposed to respect all of the colors, the color palette of nature, so to speak. But that's my background. And Rob was saying that, like, people have taken the rainbow, which to him, and to others, that, whether you're the same religion, if you're not in a religion, but you're spiritual, but you just know the backstories of the rainbow and where the rainbow comes from, whether it's religiously or like spiritually, it's a fact that the LGBTQ plus community took the rainbow and they kind of shifted it into their own thing, like it represents them, when really it represents God, and we're not going to get into that side of things. That's kind of Rob's area of expertise, but I respect it. I could see it. I'm not mad about it, but it's just what humans had formed it into be. And they talk about everyone else disrespecting their sex, but they're disrespecting the rainbow, that God made, what belongs to nature, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just all of these things, I guess, that's on my mind. And I just feel like we're being, like, people are trying so hard, so bad to, like, correct us. And it's like, our thought processes are harmless, but they see it, or they see us, our views, our visions, even our lifestyles, as a fucking threat. And that's what's fascinating to me. It is fascinating, because it's like, man, like, because I do criticize, I do judge, and everybody gets mad at me, like, oh, only God can judge me. And it's like, well, I'm gonna judge you because you're in front of me fucking threatening me. And you think I'm gonna try to make peace with someone like you, right? I don't know, but people, a lot of things are so acceptable, and I just don't see why or how. That's baffling to me. But, a lot of the times, I just shut the fuck up. I just, like, okay, alright. And, you just, at that point, you kind of have no choice but to allow them to speak out of their ass. And it's like, I don't know, like they're just waiting to they do want to argue. They're seeking a fight. They want to shit stir. And then it's like, oh well, yeah, like, who raised you? And I want to meet that person that raised you, or I want to speak with the person that thought it was okay for you to act like this. So I don't know, it's just, these are the thoughts that I have. And I know there's gonna be people out there like, oh, why do you even care? Or, and it's like, it's not that I care or that I don't care. It's just the disbelief of people's choices. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about this person or that person, but it's just like, it's everyone. Like, you know, and people, they would be like, oh, Audie, why are you, like, don't let it get to you. And it's just like, it's gonna affect everyone though if I don't say anything. You know, because for me, like, I want to catch people. Like, I want to catch people in the act. And not so much as call them out on it, because that's almost like gaslighting the crowd. You know, like, oh, I'm going to call you out. And when someone says that, it grabs everybody's attention. But it has to be more than that. You have to do more than call somebody out. Because if not, you're no different than that person. You know, the way that I see it. And it is hard to get people to see and understand that. And, you know, some people, they say, oh, well, Audie, that's not your job to do. And it's like, right, so where the fuck are their parents? You know, where's their wives? Where's their husbands? How come they're not checking their, you know, spouses? They're not checking them. You know, people don't even listen to law enforcement. They don't follow the law. They don't follow the rules that their own kind made up. You know, and it's just, I don't know, people are just, they think that they're too free to, like, lip off and stuff and mouth off and stir shit. And I don't know, I just don't find the reward in that. I just don't. Like, someone that goes around and trolls people, I don't like, something's wrong with you. And again, I'll keep saying it, like, shit that you know, like, the things that people do now was unacceptable back in the day, and they will lock their asses up for that. You know, everyone that's like, oh, I'm all for mental illness, like, the fucking psych wards would be so fucking packed right now. It would be so damn packed that they would probably be unaliving people. These people that are so fucked in the head. I don't know, you look at Kanye West, he probably would have been held up long time ago. You know, like, just anybody that walking around all crazy. And but see, they all have, I don't know, it's like all these people that are, like, rich and famous and celebrities and educators and shit like that, like, they all have money. And it's like, because they have money, like, they can be how they want. They can act as they can act as fucking crazy as they want. And nothing can be done. Like, I don't know. And these crazy sick people that are fucked in the head, they get bonds and shit. Like, oh, they got out of jail for this much money. And it's like, no. Like, that's that's just fucking crazy. Like, it's, I don't know if you guys can see, like, as I'm talking, it just goes more and more out. It spreads. Like, it's fucking spreading. Like, it's not just this thing or that thing and oh, that's it. It's not. It's fucking not, and it shouldn't be. But we're the fucking crazy asses. Like, we're the ones that are, we're the ones that they're trying to shut up and make us go away. I don't know. That's just, it's, I mean, what can Audie say? Nothing. But is Audie gonna stop? No. Audie's not gonna shut the fuck up. Why should I? And everyone else gets to talk except me. Like, just because you all side with the crazy one doesn't mean that they're right. That just means that all of you guys are crazy. You guys are just as crazy and as, you know, nearsighted. Like, people, they don't go, they're afraid to go even farther unless they're guaranteed something. If the money's right. And that should tell people something right there. Right fucking there. It should tell people. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I had to hock up a loogie. Yep. This, I seriously doubt it. What's up with this? I need a needle and I don't have one. Yeah, so anyhow, I wanted to show you guys something, getting back to the art struggles. Where did I throw those? Holy shit. Ooh, my sketchbooks. Maybe this is gonna be a lesson. I have no idea. Okay, if you are a spray paint artist, or if you're not, it's fine. If you work with pastels, I know this one works with dry pastels, powder, oil, I believe. Yes, okay. So dry pastels and oil pastels. If you guys are ever working and like you're trying to like overlap your oil pastels, on top of like, or like if you're trying to paint over it, or like, you know, you don't want to smudge the pastels, you use workable fixative and allow it to dry, and your pastels won't move. But that's not my issue. My issue is, okay, check this. Wow, my lighting is so bright. Oh, you guys can't even see it. I'm really sorry, but these spray paints, they're from Krylon. Okay, Krylon has been around for like years. I use a clear glaze on these ornaments that I paint. It dries like super quick or whatever, but like I have 2 clear glaze sprays. What do you guys see in these sprays? I will tell you. Look at these nozzles. There's no nozzle on these. So this one that I'm showing you guys right now, that's the clear glaze. This one right here is also a clear glaze, but look at the nozzle. There's no nozzle on there. It's just the straw bit. This is the fixative. And these spray cans, they look so much the same. It's almost like the same packaging, but look at the fixative one. It doesn't have the straw bit in there. So, I don't know what I did with it, but I was trying to spray my ornaments that I have finished. I wanted to spray them because they're done. I found one and I was like, where the fuck is the nozzle? The spray tip. I was like, what the fuck is it? And then so I found this one. This one's full. This one's heavy. But I'm like, where the fuck is the spray tip? And so I found my workable fixative spray, took off the nozzle, and what shocked me was that it don't look like it when you pull the nozzle or the spray tip off. This one just has like a hole in it. These ones have the straw end tip. If you guys are watching the video, you guys, like, if you guys are watching this stream right now, you guys will see what the fuck I'm talking about. But I took off the tip from the fixative and I tried putting it on the clear glaze. It don't fit. So I actually went into my dad's workroom and took a tool from his workbench, and I tried pulling these motherfuckers out. They won't come out. And trust me, I was waiting for these to fucking explode in my face by doing that. And I recommend don't do that. So I'm stuck with these clear glazes with no spray tip. Now, let me show you. It's right here. It's right here already in my painting tray. These are spray tips. These are professional graffiti spray tips. Because your girl, I can tag. I've done graffiti. It's so much fun. But these are, you purchase these at obviously like at art supply store or whatever. You can even get them on Amazon. But these are, they have different textures, different sizes of spray tips. And I tried, see, like it, the nozzle inside the spray tip is just the same size as these straw end tips on the clear glaze. They will not fit. And I went through every single one. They're all the same. I'm sure you guys can see that right there. But yeah, these will not fit. These, however, will fit the fixative. See, look at that. It's already like not stuck, but you know, it's like snug on there. See, it will fit. See, check that. So, ooh, yeah, these ones will fit. This one is the same one, but I have a lot of these. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. But I love it. So, I'm fucked and I'm stuck with these clear glazes. And I think I'm going to search on Amazon to see, or maybe I'll like YouTube it on these spray tips, because I've been doing this for like years, and I have never like Krylon. Okay, this is my question. I don't know if they had to have these a certain way, because on the top right here it says triple thick crystal. So are these made because of the formula of the clear glaze? They had to change it or like improve it or update it or whatever. But I'm guessing that's why the clear glaze packaging, or you know, it's a lot different than the workable fixative, because the fixative is quite thin and you can layer fixatives. So I'm guessing that the fixative is a lot, you know, it's because it's thin. So yeah, that's Audie's art struggles with the fixative and the clear glaze. But I'm gonna have to go to art supply and get me some more of the clear glaze, and almost scared to knock off the tip, but I will probably do it at the store. I don't want to break products, but I would need to know. So, but if you guys are wondering or like questioning about that, like and this is another thing, like FYI, that you can find the clear glaze, I believe, in the hardware department, but the workable fixative is actually in the crafts section at Walmart. Of course, when you go to like Michael's, they're all in the same, you know, because they're all spray paints. But I've seen at Walmart the workable fixatives are in the art section, like the craft section. So if you guys go to your Walmart, and if you guys go to the spray paints, because it's a spray paint, you think it's gonna be in the spray paint department or the paint department. It's not. It's in a craft section, just so you know. What am I doing? Oh. I'm getting tired. You know what? I feel like I need a nap. Cindy's nap is exciting me. So, but yeah, let me figure out what I'm doing. So, yeah, I have to do the red. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think I need to pour any out. I'll just do it from the top of the cap here. Let me snag some. I forgot I had to work with red first. Yeah, that's how tired Audie is right now. But it's fine. It's fine. So Ooh, that was a perfect line. Watch me fuck it up the second time I go over it. It's usually what happens. You do something perfect for the first time, and then when you try to do it again, it's like, hi, psych. That happens to me a lot. But yeah, people think painting a line is so easy. And it's like, okay, do it again. When they do it, I'm like, do it again and again and again and again. And you have to make it the same every single time. That's the thing that I love about my works. Is that I can do it all over again. And that part is an art. It is, I tell ya, it is. Okay, so oh man, and you know what I discovered on what is it, on, was it yesterday? No, on the 30th. On the 30th. That was the first day that I seen Amazon slow down on the app for us drivers. The summer times suck for Amazon, at least for us drivers, because there's no work. Everybody turns bougie going on all these vacations, so they're not ordering things to be delivered to their house. So work is definitely slowing down for us with Amazon. I'm trying not to worry about it, only because, like, you guys hear me all the time on the re-up. Like, I bitch. I fucking bitch about the commute doing Amazon. And I will continue to bitch. It's just that I'm taking a break from bitching for the summer, only because they're not going to have any work for anybody. So Audie's taking a break from bitching. And yeah, so Amazon, I probably won't be lucky enough to receive any Amazon blocks. So is Audie happy about it? No idea. Not yet anyway. But Audie will find something. Another thing is, see, like, I don't want to give myself bad news. I'm just used to bad news. And if you guys want me to get into that, I will, but I don't want to pull anyone down with me. But anyhow, since I do have Walmart Spark back, I'm gonna be doing a lot of those for the summer. So I'm thankful about that, because, you know, people need groceries. You know, people need stuff. Everybody's essentials are from the grocery store. So that's giving me, you know, stability. So yeah, I do understand that work is scarce, because everybody's like freaking out about what's going on in the world and things like that. I just, you know what? I just want to be like fucking blind and deaf to it. And if that makes me like stupid, then just let me be stupid. You know, let me bitch about it and panic and worry about it later. You know, but like, I just have a strong belief that we all we all will adapt to it. I mean, we have been all of these, you know, for centuries. I just think it's like a, I mean, everything that goes on in the world, like, it's all on purpose, you know? Like, it's a scare tactic, and, you know, it does work. You know, and we can all be in the same boat. But it's like, we all don't want to be in the same boat, because there's going to be some people like, oh, I knew it all this time, and there's going to be people on the boat like, yeah, I knew it too, but I just didn't give a fuck. Like, and I still don't give a fuck. And there's going to be people that are panicking because they want to see other people panic alongside with them. And then there's other people that are trying to hold their shit together and not panic. And I don't know, at that point, we're just all in it for ourselves. Cindy says, I just read today 20,000 UPS drivers are being laid off. So maybe that will be giving drivers more work come this next month. I think I didn't hear about that. Thanks for that, Cindy. I think that's just gonna tell UPS workers to take our jobs as independent contractors. So great, Audie's more fucked than she realized. I don't know, like, they would hire them over us because they're experienced. Like, they're not gonna bitch about getting into gated communities like the way that we bitch about them. You know, and they'll probably do all the work for less pay, while us independent contractors, we demand more pay. So of course they're gonna give it to them. So I don't know, and it's all competitive, you know, and I just refuse to be a part of it, I guess. I don't know, I just don't want to. Like, I'm not gonna fight over a job, you know what I mean? Because that fucks with you the longer you keep doing it. Cindy says, oh crap, I never thought of that. Yeah. I don't know, like, it's we think it's a good idea, but, like, you know, it does affect everyone in the same industry. You know, that we're like, yeah, I'm not a UPS worker, but I am a delivery driver, and it's gonna, yeah, we're gonna be completely looked over. They're gonna be like, oh, well, it's okay to let Audie go because she's not experienced, even though she's worked for us loyalty for this many years. And I was just telling my parents and Rob yesterday that Amazon, they notified me saying that they were like, oh, like, thanks for being a part of our team. You have delivered 4,300 something packages. And they said that I'm so close to delivering 5,000 packages. Am I proud of that? Yes, because it's like, damn, like, if you think about it, I've been to 4,300 houses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been to 4,300 houses, and that's just with Amazon. And let me see my phone. Just a second. Okay, I'm opening up Uber right now. Let me go to my profile. Okay. With see, this is my profile. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have, oh my gosh, I worked for Uber for 9 years. Crazy. It says that with doing rideshare, driving people in my car, I've done 2,361 trips. Okay? That's just with rideshare with Uber for 9 years. Now, with deliveries, where's my... With Uber, I have... What is this? I have made 4,312 deliveries since 2016. And that's just with Uber Eats. But that's not counting DoorDash, which I don't do anymore. They fucking deactivated me because I wasn't following their bullshit, and they know it's bullshit. That's not including DoorDash and Grubhub. I deleted Skipcart. They don't fucking have any offers. I probably did like 3 deliveries with Skipcart. It's just not active in my area. So maybe in some other state it is. But yeah, here it's like, they're like, what? Skipcart? So yeah. Yeah, it's... I'd rather make art. You know, everything is it's all getting us in a way. Let me see. Cindy says 4,300 is impressive. Thank you. Yes, it is. That's crazy. Cause I'm just like, damn. You know, like I'm proud of myself. You know what I mean? Like, and I think we all need to give ourselves credit and pat ourselves on the back for all the things that we do. That if you guys listen to my art struggles, I think it was before this one, not the live stream, it's like an actual episode. I was crying on that episode because I just felt like everything that I do is unappreciated. You know, like it's in that episode I did I talked about it on the art struggles because, you know, I believe in art, and I believe in why I do it. And it was taught to me by my dad, who is, you know, he's my art teacher. He's the one that showed me and taught me, and he was like, you don't just create things with your art. Like you're creating something. You're giving life to it. He said that's why when you paint something, it does have to be perfect, because if you don't make it perfect, you're kind of tampering with nature. You're making nature imperfect. And so and that's just our belief, you know, in my culture, and that's my dad's belief as an artist. And I follow that. Like I think of that every time I paint, whether it's these ornaments, whether it's my paintings, whether it's furniture or like a sketch. like it makes me feel good, and I do believe it to be truth. You know, it's the truth. That's why to me, when I watch other artists paint and they're just throwing paint on the canvas, and you look at their lives or you look at their personality and they're not even right in the head. And it's like, well, I think their minds are fucked up because look at their artwork. Their artwork looks fucked up. And somehow it's accepted. It's acceptable. And, you know, they're like, oh, it's very impressive and very modern. And it's just like, they want to talk about the like the angles and things like that. Like, yeah, it's impressive that it can be done that way, but it somehow it starts to intertwine with their spirit. It starts to intertwine with their mindset, and then it fucks them up. Yeah, it's a talent to, you know, like paint with your feet or something, or like do something by freehand. Like, it doesn't look like something in the beginning, but once it's done and you step back, yeah, it looks good. You know, it's just like, holy shit, I could never do something like that. And it's only because my thought processes and the way that I do art, it is a lot more different. Yes, it is impressive, but the longer the artist continues to do it that way, things just start to go wrong in their lives. And that's the shit that nobody will ever talk about, because they want to be looked at and perceived as a genius. And it's like, yeah, but look at you though, you know? I mean, I don't know. And see, everybody's like, oh, you're just judging, like you're perfect, like you're the perfect artist. And it's like, I'm not the perfect artist, but my art is perfect. You know, and my perfect is, should I do the promo again? Cindy, I don't know if you've seen this earlier, but check it out. This is a original painting that I did. But I mean, if you look at it, it is perfect, you know, because it's like this. Like, you look at the buffalo. Yeah, it looks sliced in half, right? But, you know, it's the symbol, it's the representation, and it's the designs within the buffalo that make what a buffalo is, and it should inspire people to be like the buffalo. You know, that's the message behind the buffalo symbol. You know, but you know, the background, they're not just squares and rectangles and things like that, you know, because I know what it looks like, you know, spiritually. Like, these are windows for spiritualists and medicine men and women, so that they can see people's illnesses. They could see through the window. And then the ones that are longer, they're actually doorways or portals that medicine men and women can walk through to dispose of people's illnesses and come back through and then close it. That's what these squares and rectangles represent. So that's why I want to include all of these in all of my paintings, because if this is gonna go into somebody's home, I want all of their worries, their illnesses, to not follow them, not to keep residing in their home. That's why I put this together the way that I did it. Thank you, Shindy. She says, I love it. That is fascinating. Yeah, in the design, obviously you see the arrow. That's lightning, and it represents strength. This is the rain, or it can also be perceived as rain clouds. So that's that design right here. And the entire buffalo, design represents strength and winter. So I always tell people, you want to be like the buffalo. You should be the buffalo. Every single day, be the buffalo. But yeah, this is an original painting, and it's on regular sketch paper. There is a little bit of buckling, and this is a B grade, meaning that it's a little damaged, only because when I put tape around while I was painting it, when I peeled the tape off, it kind of pulled the paper off with the tape. So it is considered a B grade original, but it is on sale. And I'm gonna be making prints of this as well. And let's see, the originals, they come with it's a authentic or authenticity certificate. So it has my hallmark on there and everything. So yeah, it comes with the certificate as well. But this is an original, and this was done with acrylic and gouache paint. So yeah, I'm quite proud of it. Like I initially made it for as like a Mother's Day kind of thing, because it's like a rose like a rose blush color, and then of course you got the beige, and then you can't see it very well on the camera, but it's like a deep plum burgundy color. It is so pretty. This I had to layer like a motherfucker. This is like 5 layers of paint. Oh my gosh, I was like, when am I gonna get the true color? But yeah, like I never painted with that kind before, but I was thinking about going to a paint store and getting one mixed. That way I can do it like in 1 or 2 coats. Initially, with since I work construction, darker color paints, they always need 2 coats or 3 coats. But since they've been improving the formula over the years, now it's like a one coat type of paint. But of course, it's the most expensive. So, but I don't mind going over the paint. I was just crazy about this color because I was like, oh my god, this is the 3rd layer and it still isn't coming. And then I did the 4th layer, still wasn't, and I was like, maybe 1 more, because I kept seeing my brush strokes in the paint, and I was like, oh my gosh, it took 5 freaking coats, but it looks sick. I fucking love it. But yes, I'm gonna be selling it on my website. I'm not sure when I'm gonna put it up, but I'll have the links and the purchase links and all of those on my Twitter. So that's x.com/AudreyalKoinva. So yeah, what am I doing now? Oh, the green. Whew. Yeah, I don't like doing I don't think it was a sales pitch. I really want to educate people about things. Like, I want to encourage people what they should strive to be like every single day. And I always tell people, if you want to be strong, be the buffalo. You know, the buffalo, they just stampede through the bullshit, you know, and man, stampede through all your fucking issues and all of that shit. You know, go headstrong, head first, get your horns out, you know what I mean, and trample that motherfucker, you know. And I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to teach like that, because man, like, everything in this world is trying to control us, you know. And yeah, that's not right, but like, man, like, we need to be stronger people, you know. We fucking need to. And it's like, why the fuck not? You know, that's why I can't stand to hear people or be around people that are just down all the time. And it's just like, you know what? You're fucking bringing me down. And your problems aren't my problems. It's just you. You're getting on my fucking nerves. And everybody's like, oh my god, Audie, she's being such a bitch. And I'm just like, man, you got nothing in you that could criticize and analyze me. Like, let's talk about the dirt you're doing. Or not doing. You know what I mean? You know, I refuse to go down without a fight, man. I will trample motherfuckers, man, cause and I've always done it like that my whole life, and everybody they think like, oh, Audie has issues. It's like, man, you know what? I've had things being done to me as a child. I'm just glad that I didn't let it affect my entire like adulthood. You know, and it was all things that were never right. But see, everybody thinks that it's okay to be, you know, well, I guess I kind of agree and disagree. Like, yeah, you know, yes, be hurt. If you're hurt, be hurt. And go through it. You know, sometimes you just gotta sit with it. And to me, that makes you a very strong person. It does. If you can sit with your issues and problems and, you know, like not act, you know, irresponsible, or, you know, if you could do that, you've already done a lot of things that, even though it's just one thing, you've already done what most people can't. A lot of people can't do that, and that's what makes you the strongest. Cindy says, LOL, I'm a fighter too. We are strong like the buffalo. Yes, we are. Hell yeah. Yo, Cindy, if you like that, let me show you these ones. Just a sec. It's right over here on my shelf. Let me snag it. One of these was already on my blog site, which I haven't touched in weeks. Yeah, so these are also originals. And it was done on sketch paper as well. There is a little bit of buckling, but it is still sick as fuck. This is the rabbit. And up here on the ears, that's clouds. That represents clouds, and clouds mean happiness. This right here is also another cloud, which also means happiness. And then this is a lightning design. And the rabbit itself represents abundance. So this one is done with beige, turquoise, and it looks red on the camera, but it's maroon. So this is an original. It also comes with a certificate. So yeah, and the back, it does come on the cardboard. So yes, this one's all set and ready to ship. And the last original that I have, this one's not done, but I want to show you guys anyway. This, of course, is the bear. And then this one is beige, the rose blush color pink. And then this is a very, very dark, it's not even navy blue. It's like darker than navy blue. It's almost black. But that is Payne's Gray. I love this color. This one too, this one took 4 coats of paint for it to achieve this color. So yeah, this is the bear design. And the bear represents strength and leadership. And of course, inside the bear is a lightning design, which represents strength. And I hope you guys love it. But yeah, again, on sketch paper, a little bit of buckling. But having them in these sleeves, it kind of flattens it out. But yes, I am going to be painting these again, but on thicker paper. So, yeah, I am proud of these paintings. They're dope. And it feels so good to paint them. But it looks easy, but you don't know how many hours it takes. Especially the line work. Oh my gosh, the line work on the buffalo. Check the line work. And the line work is what, like the outline, the white outline, that's line work. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of detail in the buffalo design. But I love how it comes out at the end. Thanks, Cindy. I'm glad you like it. But yes. Oh, here's another one. See, I'm just getting excited. I like showing off my works. So, these ones aren't done yet, but check this. These are done on canvas panels, as you can see. Yeah, this one's a dove. And this one is actually, these right here, that's the rainbow. And these are prayer feathers, the end tail, because we always use the tail as prayer feathers. And then the lightning. So yeah, this is Payne's gray that I just told you about, the beige, and the deep purple plum color. So this one, I'm not done with it yet. I wanted to put foil on this with the lightning. So this one's not done yet. Cindy says, hell no, it doesn't look easy. No, it's not easy. It's a lot. Like this simple symbol and design, oh my god, it took me 2.5 hours to do just this little painting, or just a symbol, I should say, because again, how many layers I had to do these ones and waiting for it to completely dry before adding another coat, and that took hours. And I could not find my hair blow dryer because I use my hair blow dryer to dry the paint faster. And this one I actually wanted to do a poll on. Like, I wanted to get you guys involved in choosing a design for this one. But yes, it's Payne's gray, and the plum. So this one isn't done yet. And then this one, it has I already sketched out the buffalo, but I don't know if I want the buffalo. But this one is Payne's gray, beige, and yellow. I love the contrast. So yeah, we're all gonna be voting on this. If you guys want to vote, you guys can. But yes, isn't that neat? I was quite proud of it. Yes. Okay, so let's, oh dear, I missed a step. Gosh dang it. Whew. Okay, Audie. See, Audie got too excited and she forgot a step on the other two. I did it on the first one, but I didn't on the other two. Yeah, I do that all the time. Yes. Oh man, so I forgot what we were talking about, but that's okay. That looks good. Yeah, sometimes the red needs like 2 or 3 coats too. Oh, and Rob and I were talking to my mother this morning about me doing the art classes. And she seems like she was all for it. She was like, yeah, you should. And I don't think I'm going to charge for the classes. But Rob suggested a donate button. So I think I'm going to do that. And we're all just going to have fun and chill. We're just going to, yeah, we're going to put some meaning to our creations. I'm gonna take a break, let that dry for like a couple seconds. But man, and it's getting hot. It's getting hot, and I'm ready for 120-degree weather, all while doing deliveries. How exciting! Oh my god. I'm already tired just thinking about it. My goodness. And you know, like I said, Amazon, they're not having much offers. And I missed a block yesterday and I didn't even get a chance to cancel it. I overslept and I didn't hear my alarm. And I was telling Rob that I was waiting for a big fuck you. Ooh, Saturday. I'm wondering if we should do it. Oh, I don't know. Saturday. Yep, I scheduled it. And then what is this one? Today's Friday, right? There's one at 3:30. No, we're not gonna make it. Because I don't want to interrupt Rob's prayer time. So I think today we're probably gonna do Walmart deliveries. Maybe we'll do a cast. Of course we're gonna record and then upload it. But yeah, I'm gonna see if he'll want to. If he wants to cast. You know what? Yeah, since we haven't been doing the Y run, that's one of the reasons why I just kick on these I wanted to start doing these art struggles ones. Cause I love casting. I fucking love casting. And I think I told you guys. Okay, Cindy. Cindy says she'll be right back. I told you guys that I've been wanting to be doing radio type stuff since I was a kid. And I'm quite happy that that's pretty much what I'm doing. And it's awesome. Are you guys doing what you said you wanted to do since you guys were little? Because I always wanted to either be like doing live TV, radio, or a firefighter. Yep. And I think I talked about that where I think I was in first grade and they had the fire department come into our classroom and then they picked a child to go to the front of the room and try on their firefighting jacket. And guess who they chose? They chose me. Yep. And it was heavy and it was hot. And I was wearing the heavy ass helmet and everything. And when I sat back down at my desk, I was like, I'm going to be a firefighter. But what's crazy too is that I'm not a firefighter, but I'm bringing the fire. You know what I mean? So I bring the heat, man. I bring the heat. So, and I'm in Aries too, you know, we're a fire sign. But yeah, I just find that interesting. Like, I don't know. I just, you know, Rob doesn't just ignite my fire, like he fucking makes it bigger. That's what she said. Audie, why are you trying to put more green paint when you already have green paint? Oh, I'm getting tired. And I'm getting hungry. Jeez, how many out? When did we eat? Oh, excuse me. I had a hiccup. When did we eat? Oh my gosh, I'm already like hungry. Let me check, because we had Burger King this morning. Rap texted me saying he loves me. Let's see. I'm checking our last recent orders. So we ate around 9:17, probably like at 9:30 we ate. Holy shit, time flies by. And how long was I live? Almost 2 hours. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, and I had iced coffee this morning from Burger King. It fucking hit. Kind of want another one. Oh man. So yeah, we're almost done with these. I'm getting anxious all of a sudden. Yes. Man, it feels good to paint. Mm-hmm. So since these are almost done, I guess I'll talk about what's gonna be coming up in the next episode of the struggles. I think what I'm gonna try to get to, I probably want to talk about the furniture plans that I'm thinking about doing. Because I don't want to really have a reason to like do something, because I feel like in a way that kind of jacks us. Like it takes away our joy in a way of like doing it. And like, I don't know, I think that's something that we all should all talk about. And we should acknowledge all of that. Realize like what we're doing to ourselves. And, you know, not so much as blaming others. Oh, wow. Hold on, I'm just texting Rob. that was crazy. Yeah, so I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, I think I need to clean up these lines a little bit too. Yeah, I think I need a new brush because it's actually leaving like a odd streak. So maybe today when we go out, I can stop at Art Supply and check out what brushes they have there. I would like to go to Blick because they got a lot of fucking brushes there. And they always seem to have a lot of brushes in stock. Whereas Michael's, like, I just feel like people go in there and they damage people or people's brushes. Michael's brushes, like I don't know, like they just damage them. Because when I try to get brushes from there, they're so bent. They're all flared out. They're not stored properly. And I'm like, how do you think that this is resellable? Because I think people use them and like they fuck them up and then they return them within the 30 days. And they get an exchange or, you know, they just get their money back. And it's like, you shouldn't even be bringing brushes back. Or you shouldn't be like thinking like, oh, we'll just throw these back out on the floor. Somebody will buy them. Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know what brownie points you think you get from doing that. Okay. You guys see that? Okay. Yeah, so this is my last layer on the green. And we're gonna clean it up with the black on the entire ornament. We're just gonna look at things and correct anything that needs correcting with any other colors that we used. Somebody asked me one time, what color do I use the most in all of my art projects? And I would have to say black. Black is our primary color. Cindy says, I'm back. I heard my hummingbirds fighting, so I checked the feeders real quick. I have 4 and 3 were empty. They are full again. Happy hummers. Aww. Those man chasers are so dang cute. Yeah, they are, but girl, let me tell you. Yeah, they're nasty girls. Yeah, they're boy crazy. Yeah, I was telling Rob that they offer you peaky bread. And that peaky is that's an important it's one of the important food or dishes that we have. It's not really a dish, it's like a snack. And I have some actually. I should show it to you guys really quick, but she pretends to offer her peaky bread to men. And what's really funny is that she'll choose any man because she's that boy crazy. But what she does is she'll hand it out to the man, and if the man takes it, she runs up to him, and she does like this. It's almost like twerking, but it's facing the person. It's facing the man doing it, and of course it scares the men. But you know, it's all fun and games. But the lesson that she gives is to tell the man, don't pick just any girl. Don't just pick any girl that's boy crazy. Or don't be with a girl, or don't choose a girl that just wants you for one thing, because the picky, it almost represents like you know, between her legs. That's what that kind of represents. So she'll offer it, and if the man takes it, it's like, oh, surprise, I'm psycho. You know, but it's a lesson. She's an innocent hoe, let's just say that. Like, because her story in our culture, she just represents just the act of being girl crazy or boy crazy. So, and we also have a boy. We have a boy one, and he's girl crazy. And with him, I'll probably be painting him live pretty soon too. But like, he ties these red chili peppers on top of his head, but he tries to tie the biggest chili on his head to show the women that he has a big one, like he has a big penis. So, you know, because he thinks that that's what women want, so he'll tie the bigger chilies on top of his head to show women that, yeah, pick me, because, you know, mine's kind of the biggest, you know. So but these entities that we paint, like they're lessons. Like they're lessons. Like, it's showing you what girl crazy and boy crazy looks like, and you're gonna get the result of what it's like to be with one, and that it's gonna humiliate you. So it's a lesson to teach, you know, the younger generation. Don't just pick anyone, like, you know, that is like that. Cindy said, I know several of those psychos. A big one, lol. Another good lesson. Yeah, but see him, he does that, but when he sees a girl, he ropes them like a cowboy with a rope, because he has a lasso. So like, if he sees you, and if he's slowly walking towards you like he's hunting you, you better freaking run. And he's a runner too. He runs. So you gotta like outrun him. And what he does is he'll throw the lasso around you, and if he catches you, he takes you to his mother, and then his mother is the one that judges you. But she's I will never speak bad of her, because she's an important entity to us too. Like, she when you look at her face sparkles like the universe, so you have to respect her. But she's not a very nice lady. She's very mean. She's very selfish. Yeah, like she's like the evil queen. But she's his mother. But he'll catch you, and he'll bring you to her, and then she'll judge you. She'll be like, fuck you, I don't want you for my family. But she's no different, because she tries to get other men or boys in the village to come to her aid. Like, she doesn't tell the girl chaser to go hunt to feed the family, because he's out there hunting women. So another thing too is, I think she allows him to do that because, let's say she says, oh, okay, I want you for my son. That means that the bride, like, you know, the bride, when they're gonna get married, her side of the family has to bring nova. Nova is food. The bride the bride side of the family brings food to the groom side of the family. So that means more for his mother. So I think that's why she'll look at you and be like, "Oh, okay, you're not wealthy." So I think she depends on her girl crazy son to find a bride. That way she can use the bride side of the family for food. But it's all a lesson. That's why people are like, "Oh, well, your gods are fucked up." And it's like, well, they all teach us something. They all mean something. They all mean, you know, human behavior. So I think that's another reason why I find human behavior so like kind of like fascinating, because it's just like, dang, like you guys really all act like that. And what I know of these entities that my dad has taught me how to paint and taught me stories about them, and, you know, told me about their personalities and things like that, and me finding these same behaviors that these entities represent and finding it in everyday modern people, I guess that's what really does surprise me. So yeah. You know, but I think I'm done. I'm probably just gonna clean these up off air. I'm gonna go chill out because oh shit, I missed 222. No, it's 223. Yeah, me and Rob were into angel numbers, so yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna finish these up offline, and I think, let's see, I have my bag over here of what I might paint next. Let's see, I have Kasharis. Those are the clowns. They're called holy clowns, and they're black and white. Let's see which ones. Oh, these ones, I think. These ones are done. These are the corn maidens. Oh, she's so beautiful. Yeah, these ones need to be... Yeah, these ones are done. They just need... She needs to have Sikyukuka. Sikyukuka is yellow feet. Her feet need to be painted yellow. So she's done. She just needs the... Cindy says, okay, sugar, thanks for the company. Love you. Thanks for showing up, Cindy. I'm happy that you joined me for a little bit. Yes. Yeah, I'll try to. I mean, I keep saying it, but I never do. Sorry for that, but... she said those are beautiful for sure. Thanks. See, I have the warrior mouse to finish. That one's a story. I'll be telling the story as I paint it. You probably don't want to miss it. And then I have some owls. I'll educate you guys on the owls too. And hold on. See, these are very simple designs. Oh, this one. Ooh, this one's intimidating for me. It's the deer kachina. He's very, very detailed. Painting one, I believe it takes 2 days to paint one. So yeah, these are no joke. So yeah, there's a lot for us to paint, but they're I grew up with them, so I look at these entities like they're my brothers and sisters, and I'm just helping them get ready because they're important. So Yeah, we have a lot. We have a lot of ones to get them fixed up, dressed and ready to bless other people's homes. Not just for the holidays, but all year round, you know. So I'm happy to educate you all on these. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I really want to start painting with you guys because I really have to get these dolls ready for the August show. So yeah, even if we don't go to the biggest show in August, because we're on a wait list. I don't know if I told you guys that. I'm on the wait list. I'm ahead of my parents. I'm like 40, the 40th one in line, and my parents are like 53, I think they said. So I'm kind of honored, but at the same time, like, my parents deserve to be up higher, you know what I mean? So but we'll get into that conversation maybe tomorrow. I am gonna come back. I'll go ahead and schedule another one right after this. And I gotta consider that I did book a block for me to do tomorrow at Amazon, so I'm gonna keep that in mind as I'm scheduling. But thank you all so much. Thank you, Cindy, for joining me. Babe, if you're there, thanks for listening. And anybody else that tuned in or that is pressing play, don't forget to add, rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. And I will talk with you guys in the next Audie's Art Struggles podcast episode live. Talk to you guys then. See you guys then. Peace.